Amy Slaton, the beloved star of TLC's 1000 Old Sisters, has garnered immense popularity not only for her remarkable weight loss journey, but also for her candidness in sharing the most intimate details of her personal life. Among the most treasured and important moments that Amy has shared with her fans are the births of her two children. Fans have watched as Amy navigated the challenges of motherhood, adjusting to the responsibilities of raising young children while balancing the highs and lows of life on the reality show. One of the most frequent questions she receives from her followers is about the inspiration behind her children's names. Recently, Amy opened up about the deeply personal, and in some cases, wild reasons behind the names she chose for her sons, Gage and Glenn. For anyone familiar with Amy's unapologetic personality, her approach to naming her children is no surprise. The names are as unique, heartfelt, and sometimes playful as Amy herself, reflecting her own journey, her connection to family, and her love for pop culture. Amy's first son, Gage Dion Halterman, was born on November 10, 2020, and his name holds significant meaning for Amy and her husband, Michael Halterman. The process of choosing a name was not something that Amy took lightly. For Amy, it wasn't just about picking a name that sounded good. It was about choosing a name that would carry meaning for her son and the family. In a recent conversation with her fans, Amy revealed that the name Gage had been on her mind for quite some time before Gage was even born. The name resonated with both her and Michael for its strength and energy, qualities that they hoped their son would carry throughout his life. Gage, a name that is often associated with power and energy, was a perfect fit for a child whose arrival was eagerly anticipated by his parents. Amy revealed that she and Michael had been considering names for a long time, long before Gage's birth, and Gage was a name that both parents had always liked. It was simple, yet strong, a name that reflected the kind of character they hoped their son would develop. Amy explained that she and Michael wanted a name that felt modern, but still had a sense of timelessness. They didn't want a name that would easily fall out of fashion or one that would be too common. In Gage, they found something unique and fitting for their son. They also loved that the name was relatively rare, so it would allow Gage to stand out, even though it wasn't completely unfamiliar. It was a name that spoke to the future while still being grounded in tradition. While Gage was carefully chosen for its meaning, Amy also shared that she wanted to honor her family with her son's middle name. The middle name Dion holds a deep significance for Amy, as it was the name of her late uncle who had a profound impact on her life. Dion had been a pivotal figure in Amy's childhood, someone who had provided support and love when she needed it the most. When it came time to choose a middle name, Amy knew that there was no better way to honor her uncle's memory than by naming her son after him. She wanted Gage to carry a piece of her family's history, so that the name Dion would live on in her son's legacy. Amy's choice to honor her uncle through her son's middle name reflected the deep ties to family that are a central theme in Amy's life. For Amy, family has always been a source of strength, and she wanted Gage to have a name that tied him to his roots. This act of remembrance not only honored her uncle's legacy, but also helped Amy feel a sense of connection to him as she stepped into the role of mother herself. For Amy, the name Gage was a reflection of her journey as a mother, one that would carry with it the memories of her past while looking forward to the future. 2 years after Gage's birth, Amy and Michael welcomed their second son, Glenn Allen Halterman, into the world. Glenn was born in July 2022, and his name, like Gage's, was deeply meaningful to Amy and Michael. The inspiration behind Glenn's name came with a touch of pop culture influence that has become characteristic of Amy's personality. Amy has always been open about her love for television shows and pop culture, and it was no surprise when she revealed that Glenn's name had been inspired by a character from one of her favorite TV shows, The Walking Dead. Amy shared with her followers that she had long admired the character Glenn Rhee, a character played by Steven Yeun. Glenn Rhee, in Amy's eyes, was a symbol of strength, resilience, and loyalty, qualities that Amy wanted for her son. Amy explained that, while she didn't want her son to become a replica of a fictional character, she did want him to embody some of the qualities that Glenn Rhee represented. Glenn, the character, was a calm and thoughtful presence, even in the midst of the most chaotic and dangerous situations, and Amy admired this about him. She saw the name Glenn as embodying the same strength and calmness that she hoped her son would carry with him throughout his life. Amy noted that, as a mother, she wanted her son to be someone who could stay grounded and true to himself, just like the fictional character Glenn. In addition to the pop culture influence, Glenn's middle name, Alan, was another tribute to family. Like Gage's middle name, Alan was a name that held familial significance, and it was chosen to honor Michael's side of the family. The name Alan had been passed down through generations in Michael's family, and by choosing it for their son, Amy and Michael were continuing a family tradition. For Amy, this was a way of ensuring that their family's legacy would live on in their children's names. Just like Gage's middle name, Alan was a way to bring both sides of the family together and create a lasting bond between the two. Amy's openness about the inspiration behind Glenn's name was another reminder of how deeply personal and meaningful the naming process was for her. While many people may choose names based on aesthetics or popularity, Amy's choices were rooted in the values and stories that mattered most to her. She had a clear vision of what she wanted for her children, a sense of identity, family connection, and strength. The names Gage and Glenn weren't just random choices. They were carefully chosen symbols of the love and pride that Amy and Michael felt for their children, as well as the hope they had for their futures. As Amy continues to share her life with fans, her children's names are a testament to the way she approaches motherhood with a mix of sincerity, humor, and a deep sense of purpose. In a world where so much emphasis is placed on superficial choices, Amy's approach to naming her children is refreshingly grounded in meaning. She sees naming her sons not just as an act of parental responsibility, but as an opportunity to pass on values, honor family history, and even share a bit of her own personality with her children. The names Gage and Glenn are just the beginning of a legacy that will continue to grow and evolve as Amy's family does. They are more than just labels. They are a reflection of Amy's journey, her love for her family, and her hopes for the future. Fans of Amy Slaton have watched her evolve over the years, from her initial struggles on 1,000 Elder Sisters to her transformation into a loving and dedicated mother. Her openness about her children's names adds another layer to her authenticity, showing that Amy is not just a reality TV star, but a real person with deep love for her family. Whether she's discussing her weight loss, her family, or the wild inspiration behind her children's names, Amy's honesty and relatability have made her a fan favorite. As her sons grow, their names will continue to serve as a reminder of the love and thoughtfulness that went into every decision Amy made as a mother. Amy's story is one of perseverance, love, and personal growth. As she continues to share her life with the world, it's clear that the names Gage and Glenn represent more than just the names of two boys. They are symbols of Amy's journey as a mother and the hope she holds for her sons' futures. With each passing year, Gage and Glenn will carry the names that were chosen for them with love, meaning, and pride. And as Amy's story unfolds, we can expect to see more wild, heartfelt, and meaningful decisions from a mother who is committed to ensuring her children's lives are filled with love, legacy, and inspiration. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Beyond 1000 Albus YouTube channel for more update news.